Hey folks, Brady Frank here. We've got Alex Gamber from Ohio who has been moving through his DDSO blueprint, and he's been kind of working through a variety of projects recently. Number one has been setting up his legal agreements so that he can take advantage of this up to 20% tax break that DDSOs are applicable for, but dental practices are not. He's been putting some funnels in place. He's got his dental savings plan in place. We're working on his lab. And so, hey, thank you for being on the call today, Alex.
Oh, I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So last week was a big week. You launched a couple of your funnels last week. It's right now it's a Tuesday, so it's been just about a week. And so the funnels that you put together were your main practice landing page funnel with a bunch of offers for, some people call it the high ticket funnel, but it's for larger cosmetic cases, implant cases, all that good stuff. And you also launched your dental savings plan funnel because you've got your automated dental savings plan set up for your DDSO. So tell me, what's it been like? Well, let's start with the legal agreement. Sounds like I think you did that in less than 4 weeks. So tell me how the process was, if there were any hiccups, and how was that to get your whole DDSO legal structure in place?
No, getting the DDSO up and running was about as simple process as it could be. I know, I believe it was Braden who emailed me copies of what the agreements may look like, and I read through them, and I talked with the attorney.
Yep.
And within a week, they had everything customized to what I wanted, and then I got the actual DDSO up and running the very next week. So, I mean, it was just quick as can be. So, easy process.
Awesome. And of course, some of the main reasons to review for those that haven't set up their DDSO yet, some of the main reasons for setting it up are, number one, if you're going to expand to multiple locations or add multiple doctors to your practice. Number two, the biggie that everybody's excited about is that it qualifies with no red tape for the up to 20% tax deduction. So that's awesome. And of course, you're building all these value add components. So when you do add doctors, co-owners, trial partners, there's actually something of value that they are receiving for any income that comes to you as the founder of the practice, as the manager. So let's talk about funnels now, because you kind of went straight through the whole legal process smoothly, which is awesome. Tell me about how the main practice landing page funnel has been working for you.
Yes, excellent. It was we came up with some great specials for, like you said, the high ticket items, the implants, crowns, and some new patient specials as well. And the Facebook ads that are running have just, I mean, they've gotten, we've only been live a week, and they've gotten thousands of views, and we have multiple people calling in and emailing in every day. And our one of the first ones we just had in on Thursday this past week, and it's a $10,000 complete smile makeover case. So, I mean, just one patient right there just can pay for your whole initial investment and then some. So, I mean, we're just crazy excited about what's going on.
That's awesome. And as many people who are listening to this know, in the last 4 or 5 months, I've paid $35,000 for my own funnels. And of course, kind of what we do in our DDSO Alliance is kind of share resources. And so with Alex, we took 3 of my favorite funnels and then used our funnel team, Team Austin, a team of 7, that actually took all of Dr. Gamber's information, put it into those funnels, create his Facebook ads. So it sounds like with that one case, you basically paid for the rest of the life of those funnels, your upfront cost of the funnels, and that doesn't even include all the leads for the dental savings plan. So tell me about the dental savings plan funnel. How has that been?
Well, I'll tell you, the dental savings plan funnel is even more exciting to me because we're in an area that has some older people and a lot of retired GM workers live in this area, and so they don't have the greatest insurance. In fact, over half of my practice, the people don't have insurance. So this dental savings plan is just, I mean, not to mention the ads that are running and the leads we're getting from that, but even our existing patients are just super excited about it. And my front desk is signing up multiple people a day. So, couldn't be any better. I'll tell you.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, you've taken some pretty neat concepts, put them in place. And so as you add location number 2 and location number 3, and, you're going to be able to use those same funnels without an additional cost, and now add more Facebook advertising to it. Sure, there'd be kind of managing those new ads for each location, but now you've got a way to actually turn up the spigot. And when you add a trial partner, you just crank it up a little more, add a bunch to your dental savings plan, bring in more new patients and new cases from your main practice landing page funnel. And so that is exciting. Additionally, you're going to be getting the lab funnel going soon. So it sounds like you're going to be starting your own lab, which is very exciting in Ohio. And so that's where you're actually going to start helping other dentists out by helping them save a bunch on lab work. But you're also going to be able to provide a benefit for your DDSO co-owners or the clinical owners in your practice. And now you're going to start actually having residual income serving dentistry as a whole. So I know you haven't started that yet, but I'll tell you what, it's one thing getting a bunch of new patients. It's another thing building a business inside dentistry that isn't related to your own 2 hands doing the dentistry. Are you, now that you've seen
Amen. Yes. That's exciting.
Now that you've seen the success of those 2 funnels for patients, what's your confidence level with, doing your lab funnel, and what are your thoughts on getting that rolling?
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it being any harder. I mean, the funnels are just so easy to get going, and the amount of exposure you get is unparalleled. So I'm very excited to be able to get my 2 hands out of dentistry there for a little bit, at least on that stream, and get that dental lab going, and even make some more contacts within the dental field here in Ohio.
Well, I'm excited for you to get the lab funnel going, and there's some other funnels that I really haven't mentioned. I don't think I've mentioned them to you yet. And so the mentorship funnel is going to be huge, where you mentor young docs through a membership portal. And I'll save those other ones for fun as we get going. But anyway, right. Alex, you've got an awesome future, of course. Can't wait to keep working through this blueprint process with you. Is there anything you'd like to say for any dentist that has not taken the leap to build their own DDSO blueprint, or hasn't taken the leap to funnels or building a dental savings plan? Is there anything you'd like to say to them before we end it here?
Well, I tell you, if anybody out there is thinking about doing some of these funnels, there's just I've tried all kinds of different advertising, and nothing compares, at least in my opinion, to the smart marketing behind it. And I haven't seen results like this ever, so I am just super excited, and you guys just got to try it to believe it. So believe it and take the leap, and you won't be sorry.
Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, the past funnels or websites 2.0. Thank goodness people haven't caught on to it yet, because it's a fairly new concept. Everybody and their grandmothers is doing websites and SEO, but hardly anybody is doing funnels. So that's right. That's the cool part about it. And it's kind of like I said before, Alex, it's like money in a retirement account growing with compound interest, because the internal software that automatically chooses the better ads based on what the patients are telling us, the new patients. So neat stuff. I'm glad you didn't have to spend $35,000 like I did to get in this funnel.
Amen.
That's what I'm here for.
That's right. Amen.
And so anyway, Alex, great to have you on the line. And last thing for these folks listening, a lot of them have been quoted 25,000, 30,000, 8,000, 15,000, 18,000 to set up their compliant DSO structure, which includes the operating agreement on the DSO entity, the ASA agreement, all that. For those listening right now, what kind of hope can you give them for kind of the legal costs, or at least through kind of our network that you've had for getting yours set up within a week or 2 weeks?
Yes, it's nowhere near that. I believe I paid $1,200 for everything. So for all the agreements. So unbelievable.
Yeah. So like some of you guys know that are listening right now, I've used dozens of attorneys and spent tens of thousands of dollars on attorneys, just like I have funnels. Some attorneys were great, some were not. Some were great but very expensive. And so the attorney that Alex used is one kind of within our DDSO alliance. We refer over about 15 clients to set up DDSOs per month, and we've got a special rate with him. So I'm glad he gave you those special rates, which he's is committed to us to doing. So happy for you, Alex. We'll have you on in a couple months. Our next interview coming up with a 4-location group owner out of Indiana. He set up his funnel and his dental savings plan and has crushed it, just like Alex is. So what we're going to be doing is using resources like this, the interview that we went over with Dr. Alex today, to not only give you encouragement, but also give you special tips and actually bring you real live experiences that DSOs or DDSOs around the country are using. So that's next with Dr. John. But Alex, hey, thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate you, and congratulations on your success.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Frank. I appreciate it.